Hi, I am going to show you a few radiant circuit exercises, which means basically these are Eden Energy Medicine exercises, which are meant to help us connect more easily with our experiences of joy and being in harmony with life. And some of these are already included in the daily energy routine. So I'm only going to include here the ones that are not already a part of that. So we're going to start with the triple warmer radiant circuit. And a lot of you already know that triple warmer is most frequently associated with our fight, flight, and freeze responses. However, it can also connect to joy. So here is how that one starts. You place your hands over your eyes and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you bring your hands over the tops of your ears, over, and then place them over your heart. And here you're going to do between 3 and 5 breaths. And I like to go ahead and use the fire breath with these. So fire breath is related to being part of the fire element, and triple warmer is part of the fire element. And this breath is a ha sound. So you take a deep breath in, and say ha. And here you've probably already done your 5 breaths. So we'll go ahead and move down to just below the belly button. Hold your 4th finger and take one more breath here. And so this time I was holding my right hand. My right hand was on the bottom. We'll do that again, and I will put my opposite hand on bottom. So again, taking a deep breath in, hands over the eyes, and then as you exhale, bringing your opposite hand on the bottom, 3 to 5 breaths. And here you might notice I am swaying in some figure eights, which is another way of igniting those radiant circuits. And after you've done 3 or 5 breaths, you go ahead and hold that 4th finger just below the belly button. And then from here, I go into yin regulator, which starts at the top of my head, and I will do 3 hearts on my face. And sometimes I'll include bending my knees with that, which also activates radiant circuits. And then I stretch from my chin to the base of my throat, place my hands on my shoulders, bring my hands down to my elbows, do a little genie head bop, and then place my hands on my ribs. And then I'll make a little sound where I'll go, ooh, 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 and you'll go all the way down, and you'll squeeze the inside and the outsides of your feet for 2 breaths. And then I will come up from the insides of my feet, inside my legs, over my hips, up to my armpits. And right here as I come up, that is actually tracing spleen meridian, which is just how we tend to come up in order to support our spleen meridian even further. And then after that, I will go into yang regulator. So this one goes again over the eyes. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, bring the hands over the ears. Again, tops of the shoulders down to the elbows. Genie head bop. And this time, we're going to trace down the back side of our body as we go, ooh, 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 all the way down. So there we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And squeeze. Sorry, I probably wasn't very clear right there. That's where you squeeze your Achilles as you hold for 2 breaths on the bottom. So that was our yin and our yang regulators. And then now we're going to go ahead and do our yin bridge and yang bridge. So yin bridge, we're going to start here at the base of our skull. And you're going to hold for 1 breath. Come over. 3-finger notch, which is the thumb, index finger, and middle finger on the forehead for 1 breath. And then we're going to come down with our middle fingers to our stomach points for 1 breath. And then we're going to come down to our kidney 27 points just below our collarbones. And we're going to go ahead and press our buzz right here. And then we're going to come down to our sternum for 1 breath. And then we're going to do three hearts. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to go down the insides of your legs, and you're going to hold under the insides of your feet for 2 breaths. And then again, come up, spleen meridian. And then for our young bridge, we're actually simply just going to do figure 8s behind us and then jump into that. So what this looks like is you go ahead and you do figure 8s like so, and then jump into it. For that one, you can also just simply imagine figure 8s on your back. And so that's your young bridge. And then this next one, this is the penetrating flow. We are going to go ahead right here at our lower back. You're going to go ahead and massage your lower back. And then you'll bring that energy over the hips, and we'll go back and forth a couple times. I'm getting caught up in my sweater. And then from here, you're going to go ahead and bring that energy up on the in-breath. And you're going to blow the cheeks out really big. Your hands are going to go over top as you've blown that up really big. And then you're going to blow out. So here, I'll do that. I'll do that without pausing. You go ahead and come up. And you do that 3 times. And then our final radiant circuit exercise that we're going to do for now is going to be the belt flow. So on this one, you go, this is right here, that's the bottom of my ribs. So I'm going to start about the level, the bottom of my ribs. I'm going to go across, and then right here at my waistline, and then here at my hips. So it's 3 times across. And then we're going to go all the way down the leg and off the foot. And so I tend to do 3 of those on my body. And then I will do 1 actually in the field. And what we're doing here, and I'm going to do the other side while I talk, is we're thinking like I'm taking whatever is from my past in the back, bringing it into the front, the present, where I can address it, and then let it go. And again, I would do that 3 times on the body. And then I would do it 1 time in the field. All right, hopefully that helps you in your journey. Like with many of these Eden Energy Medicine exercises, it's definitely most helpful if you work with a practitioner, because there are a lot of exercises, and well, we could spend all day doing all of them, but really what's best is when you do the energy exercises that are targeted for you. The daily energy routine is a great place to start. Adding in the radiant circuits is also just amazing, because they do help to bring more joy to your life. I hope that was helpful. Thank you.